Hey guys, today I'm going to give you the tutorial for my original trick called Quicksend, and I hope you guys like this tutorial. So, it is an impromptu trick. The spectator is allowed to shuffle the cards as much as they like. They can do whatever they want to the deck before the trick starts, just to get them satisfied, like so. So now you're going to have the spectator select any card they like. So let's say they want this card. They can take a look at it. In this case, we have the 5 of spades. And what you need to do is control that 5 to the bottom of the deck. In the performance, I did a blind shift move that controls it to the bottom, but what you can do is after you have it returned into the center of the pack, what you can do is push the card off, catch a pinky break, like so, square the rest of the cards back up on top, maintaining that pinky break so the spectator doesn't see it in the front. Then you're going to do a double undercut, which means you drop half the cards, move them to the top, and take the other half, move them to the top. If you don't know what a double undercut is, I will upload a tutorial on that in the future. But anyways, you're going to get the card to the bottom. Now, this is the part where you say you're going to go through and take out your favorite 4 of a kind. In the performance, well, this is what you do. You're going to take a look at what their card is. They don't think you know what their card is because they think their card's lost somewhere in the center of the deck. But the card's right there on the bottom. So what you're going to do is you're going to spread from the top and count 5 cards because their card is a 5. So you're going to count 5 cards from the top, and you see here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you see a jack of spades here. And what you want to do is get out the other 3 jacks, or other 3 jacks. So you're going to outjog the first jack, and this is all being covered by you tilting the deck upwards. So that's 1 jack. There's a 2nd jack. Where's the 3rd jack? There it is, the 3rd jack. And you're going to take out their card as the 4th 4 of a kind card. However, you don't want the spectator to know this card is coming right off the bottom. So you can cover it, kind of square the deck up a little bit, and then outjog the card like that. Then you can turn the deck around and take these cards out. Alright? Now what you want to do before you continue the trick, realize that when I counted 5 cards down from the top, one of the jacks was in the 3rd position. So in the end, when you use their card to count down 5 cards, their card is going to be, the last jack is going to be the 4th card down. So you need to move any indifferent card to the top to equalize that number of 5. So when you finish, you can just take any card and say, I picked any 4 of a kind I wanted, it didn't really matter, and just nonchalantly move any card to the top. So that maintains that last jack in the 5th position. So now you put the rest of the deck aside and you say, alright, so, and you don't show them the 4 of a kind yet at this point, but you say, I got out my favorite 4 of a kind, and what you want to do is set them up in a color where the black is on the top and the reds are sandwiching their selection, or it could be red and 2 blacks. So what you're going to do now is an Elmsley count to show the 4 of a kind. In this case, we're using the 4 jacks, and when you do your Elmsley count, you'll be hiding their selection. Okay? Tutorial on the Elmsley count will be coming soon as well. But anyways, when you display the 4 of a kind, you're going to drag off 1 card from the top, holding the cards in a middle grip, and move it to the bottom. This repositions their card back in the 3rd position, and you're going to get back to this in a little bit. So you square the cards up, set them aside anywhere you like. Now, the work is basically, well, nearly done. You hand them the deck, they snap over it, and they look through the cards, and they realize that their card is now gone. No matter how hard they try, they won't be able to find their card. And of all the times I performed this trick, you may be worrying that they'll see the last jack and realize that I didn't take out my 4 of a kind. But when I've done this trick, the spectators have been so intent on looking for their card that, well, they never actually noticed that last card. So after they realize that, they'll say, oh, wait a minute, did you do something with the jacks? And you say, well, let's take a look. Right now you can see we have 4 jacks, and once again you do an Elmsley count, like so. And then you can do any other count now. So you can say, you can wave, you can snap, do whatever you want. but you want to reveal that one of the jacks is turned into their card. So you can slide off 3 cards like so if you want. Or what you can do if you're good at sleight of hand is you can do a half pass. I'm going to expose it and show you what that looks like. You just turn over the bottom card and show that card is now flipped over. So you can just show them the card and one of the jacks is turned into their card. And you say, because their card is a 5, let's count 5 cards down. And then you do it. You count 5 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th card is the last 4 of a kind. Now let me show you another example of the selection process here. Let's get this card back. So let's say their card is the 5 again. And you go through, you count down 5 cards, and here you see is a 6. And now you notice that there are no other 6s above that 6, which is perfect because you don't want to reposition any cards if you don't have to. So then you go through and take out the other 3 6s along with their selection. If let's say their card is an 8, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So let's take a king here, for example. The king is in the 8th position, and you have to take out the other 3 kings. You're going to have to take out these first 2 and that 3rd one, but just remember how many kings you took out from the very beginning. So you realize that you took out 2 kings from above this king, so you're going to have to move 2 cards to the top to get 8 cards of where the king is down in the deck. Okay, so what you can do is after you take out the 4 of a kind, you can get a break below the top 2 cards, face up deck, and do a double undercut like so. And now if you count down 8 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, the last king will be there for the final reveal. And that is the trick, Quicksend. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm glad you enjoyed the trick. I'm glad I got so many likes on the video. So thank you for watching. More videos coming soon. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.